Donkey Kong's design is iconic. Originally appearing in Donkey Kong Country, developed by Rare Studios, he has somewhat realistic and a definitely muscular gorilla anatomy. However, it still fits with a cartoony style. He has his design accentuated with a near scowl shape around his eyes that is notably darker than the rest of his body, as well as a big red tie that says DK on it. So naturally, when a new Mario Kart game was shown off, people were a bit upset to see how DK now looked. The design faced a fair amount of backlash for seemingly standing off the edges of Donkey Kong, making his anatomy rounder and more cartoony, with stubbier proportions. The new design could be argued to look friendlier and cuter, which people lamented as DK was no longer badass. Countless voices called out, "Why, Nintendo? Why would you do this?" Well, I think I might have the answer as to why DK's design was changed. In the past year, Nintendo has faced a lot of backlash over the fact that all their characters have the same names as real-world criminals. Luigi sharing a name with Luigi Mangione was easy to deal with, as not only is Luigi a common name, Mangione did nothing wrong. However, Diddy Kong was not so lucky. The real-world musician P. Diddy, more commonly referred to as just Diddy, was charged with several heinous crimes, namely sex trafficking and pedophilia. There are very few Diddies in the world, with only about 1,500 being reported across the planet. This was made all the more damning considering that by sheer coincidence, P. Diddy's real name is Sean Combs, while Diddy Kong's real name is Con Shones. This is where my theory comes into play. I believe that Shigeru Miyamoto, founding father of the Mario and Zelda series, looked at all this information and told Doug Bowser, CEO of Nintendo of America, that they had to get rid of at least one of the two controversial characters, Luigi or Diddy Kong. The choice, sadly, was easy. While Luigi is one of the faces of Nintendo's flagship series, Diddy Kong plays second fiddle to Nintendo's second fiddle. They made the difficult, but ultimately easy choice to let Diddy Kong go. Now, apes are nothing if not loyal, so when DK found out that they were firing Diddy Kong, he gave them an ultimatum. "If Diddy goes, I go," he said, but Nintendo was resolute in their firing, and DK walked, which was all according to Miyamoto's plan. See, what DK forgot is that Shigeru Miyamoto is a master manipulator, single-handedly responsible for the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire of 1911. And back in 1981, when the original Donkey Kong was released, Miyamoto designed this version of the character, affectionately called Classic Donkey Kong. However, when Rare was developing the Donkey Kong Country games, they replaced the classic DK with a brand new modern Donkey Kong we know and love. Miyamoto, however, was rather peeved off. They got rid of his beloved classic DK, so he set in motion a plan, where Miyamoto had Pikmin whisper terrible things into Sean Combs' ear while he slept. This made him want to do horrible things and set in motion all his crimes. This created the butterfly effect that eventually got the modern DK to walk. Now, with modern DK gone, this was the perfect opportunity for Miyamoto to bring back his beloved boy, as classic DK now returns for Mario Kart 9. It's easy to be upset over the change, and Miyamoto's clear nepotism and manipulation of the situation. However, I like to look at it in a different light. You see, classic DK is my dad. That's right, Donkey Kong is my dad. Don't be mean to him. Don't be mean to Donkey Kong. He's really nice and sets up slip and slide in the backyard. But it's sad to see modern DK go. Classic DK poked my mom. I remember one Christmas as a kid, right after my sickly younger brother passed away, Dad looked at me and my family, and I'll never forget what he said.
"It's all right, children. Life is made up of meetings and partings. That is the way of it. I am sure we shall never forget Tiny Tim, or this first parting that there was among us.
Well, I know I and countless other fans will always miss modern DK. He'll always live on in our memories, and in really underwhelming re-releases. Though I miss the old Donkey Kong design, I have to say, I'm excited for the new era that this new design will bring. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. DK.
Why do I stop it?